I'm Dr. John, and this is your Maintenance Minute. Hey, look, this is going to be a little bit of an unusual Maintenance Minute, one I'm very passionate about. In fact, I've got some recent experiences that I want to talk to you about. Now, a lot of you know me primarily as the founder and the president of Maintenance Innovators, but I'm also the co-founder of the American Reliability and Maintenance Institute. Today, I'm going to mesh these two together with a very important message. Let me tell you the current circumstance. I just got finished putting the polishing touches on two presentations I'm going to be giving in Australia here in a few months. And I literally just got done working with an Indian company on CMRP prep sort of courses and information. I got to tell you folks, I'm very concerned about us here in the United States because I travel all over the world, and I certainly travel all over the U.S. working with companies, and we just flat out don't see education and training the same way as our foreign entities do. I think we need to get with it. We're about to get our hats handed to us, if you know what I'm talking about. Now, look, you probably see on the screen that I've got the classic P to F curve. If you've taken any of the classes, read any of the books that I have out, you've seen me present this P to F curve. I've overlaid on top of that work management. That's what I want to talk to you about. I'm going to mesh the P to F curve with the certification programs we have, and I want you to pay quick attention to this because I think this is absolutely critical. I'm telling you what, folks, I'm worried about us here in the United States. First of all, you'll notice back on the P to F curve, that's where preventive and predictive maintenance lies. I want to make it very clear. It's the reliability engineer, it's the engineer that's responsible for preventive and predictive maintenance to set up that strategy and to set up our spare parts. It's important that the planner and the scheduler is involved in preventive and predictive maintenance, not because they create PMs, but they're the overseer of the PM program. And it's vital that the maintenance supervisor knows what the heck he's doing, because this is the person that actually gets the work done, right, when it's time to execute the PMs. You'll notice the first node after the node P, you'll notice it's the identify, prioritize, and approve. This is where work requests are identified. They're evaluated to see if we're going to actually do the work or not, and then we're actually give it the actual authorization. The authorization is given by the person. The person who turns it from a work request to a work order is the person who can authorize access to the equipment. Once it becomes an approved work order, now the planner can get started. Again, a certified planner, a planner that knows what they're talking about and what they're actually doing. One of the things that the planner does is actually create the pick list. These are the spare parts that's going to go into the job kit. When the pick list is generated, it's off to the storeroom. You've got your certified storeroom manager. You got your certified storeroom technician. These are professionals to make sure that we have what we need when we need it in the quantity that we need it and at a reasonable cost too, right? They don't make stuff up. The maintenance department is still responsible to tell them what to stock and in what quantity to stock it. Right after all the parts are here for the job, and not until then, when all the parts are here, we can schedule the job. And again, we've got the planner, scheduler, who's going to be working with production to get an opportunity, a window of opportunity to get the job done. After scheduling, there's a whole series of nodes that happen real quickly. This is the assigning the work. This is the turnover where operations turns it over to maintenance, execution of work, and then return to service. Maintenance hands it back to production. All of this is run by a maintenance supervisor who knows what he or she is actually doing. Once the work is complete, the documentation sets in. Once again, maintenance supervisor, also don't forget your planner scheduler, the documentation, then we're analyzing the information. This is your reliability engineer, again, someone who knows what they're doing. This is where your data analyst comes in, and if you don't have reliability engineer or data analyst, guess who's taking care of the analysis? That's right, your good old planner scheduler. When they're done with the analysis, we file the job away because we're going to repeat that same job. You replace a motor, you're going to replace it sometime in the future. Why? Because the new motor has a P to F curve. Look, this is a very passionate message. I may be just speaking to a few of you. We've got to get our education right. You guys know the old adage, what if we train them and they leave? And you know the rest of that, what if you don't train them and they stay? Look, I don't know if certification's right for you, but I got to tell you, from what I'm seeing overseas, we're in big trouble here in the United States if we don't get serious about our training. Let's get our folks trained. Let's get our folks certified. Let's raise the expectation of our people, and let's get this done. I'm Dr. John. This has been your Maintenance Minute.